Welcome back to the channel, and in this video we're going to be looking at this Ghostbusters book, Ghostbusters, The Ultimate Visual History. There's a foreword by Dan Aykroyd, an introduction by Ivan Reitman, and it's written by Daniel Wallace. In case you can't tell, it's got quite a nice embossed cover. This red no kind of entry over the ghost, no ghost thing is raised, yeah, it's nice, and the lettering is also raised there, so that's cool. Let's have a look at the spine. There we go. It's by Insight Editions, this book. It's a nice hardcover. On the back we've got the Ghostbusters there and various other trinkets. That's what I like about these Ultimate Visual History books. You get a lot of little surprises when you're looking through. So let's have a look. Nice green ectoplasmic first page there. Such an iconic symbol, isn't it, that? Wonder who designed that. They did a good job. Stay Puft. Look at that. It's massive. It's about as big as Godzilla, I think. This is, I might add, I've not looked at this before. This is the first time I've actually looked through, so it's all new. Here's the contents page. Nice concept art. Couple of the Ghostbusters, I think, there. And some ghouly things. So this is the contents we've got. Part 1, the original movie. Part 2 is looking at the sequel. Part 3, the expanded Ghostbusters universe. Carrying on. Dan Aykroyd with the ghost trap. Here's Dan Aykroyd's foreword. It's a fairly short and sweet foreword, to be honest. And here's the introduction. Got Bill Murray popping up for the first time on this page, with the director Ivan Reitman here. So here we go on to part 1, which is about the original, the first movie. Who are you going to call? The most interesting thing for me about this page is this. This is the early sketch of a potential Ghostbusters logo. Which one do you prefer? This cool one here, the one that made it, or this limp early sketch? I'm glad they didn't go with that. So there's a couple more. Well, there's obviously a lot of text here. I won't go through all of this. You know, if you're interested, get this book, read it. I'm sure it's all fascinating for Ghostbusters fans. Here's a early design for a logo, and here is a ghoul or a ghost, which obviously preceded the no ghost logo that they did go on to use. It's interesting. This is an alternative to the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, an idea they were toying with, and this was based on Ray Stantz's pet lizard from his childhood becoming obviously a massive beast. Looks more like a Jabberwocky. Very different. Nothing like Stay Puft. And then over here we've got a pizza ghost. It's meant to be a pizza delivery demon with cheesy flesh dripping from its face. Delicious. On this page we've got a concept for what Dana Barrett might have seen inside her refrigerator, her possessed refrigerator. And over here we've got Dana Barrett and Louis Tully in their sort of terror dog form at Gozer's temple. Really interesting early storyboards. And you can see, some of the inspiration beginning here for scenes from the film. Love seeing artists at work. What have we got here? This is what I like about these books. This is one of the sort of the nuggets I was referring to earlier. A little post-it note reproduced. Terror dogs. Script description. Lizard-like skin, horny spikes, presence of horns. Onion head. Female ghosts. Love it. It's actually stuck into the book, so I'm going to leave it in there. Beautiful. You're hired. Here they are taking a break from their filming on the firehouse set. And some sort of, well, it's just a nice photo of Sigourney Weaver, isn't it? Rick Moranis with his headset, which is just a colander upside down, isn't it? With some kind of wire sticking out of it. Some of the other characters. What did it say? What are you supposed to be? Some kind of a cosmonaut? So here's Bill Murray as Dr. Venkman in his distinctive ghost-busting uniform. It's dry, it's free from ectoplasm in that shot. This is cool, isn't it? Putting the hands together on... How did they make this road like that? Because this was definitely in the days before CGI. I don't know. I like these close-up views of the uniform and the belt. This is Egon Spengler's jumpsuit and gear. So is that the one they actually wore when they were filming? I presume it is. Excellent. There's some really good photos. They're not super high resolution. You obviously have to work with that because I guess it was an old film. Ghostbusters covered in marshmallow. Nice. And here's Reitman directing his actors during the scene at New York's Central Park West. Loads of really nice photos from on set. Looks like it was a sunny day. It's always sunny in America. It seems like that when you live in the UK anyway. More photos. Shan't go through each and every one of them. That's quite an iconic one, isn't it? Look at that. A matte painting by artist Matthew Jurasic shows the devastation wreaked on Dana Barrett's apartment by the coming of Gozer. Yeah. It says it's both their mobile headquarters and a highly effective advertisement. Here's some designs for the Ectomobile. There's someone who drives around near where I live in something that looks very much like this. They've got all this gear on top. I don't know if it's something you can hire or whether it's just a wacky, eccentric person who wants to drive something like that. But I've seen it a few times. Some more close-ups of that. Don't cross the streams. Yes, but they do, don't they? Bad stuff happens. So yeah, there's a lot of photos in this book to treasure. Oh, what's this? Storyboard sequence. Hotel Hedgewick storyboard sequence. Oh, this is good, isn't it? I don't know whether you're supposed to, I presume you just leave these in. You'd be a bit of a fool to remove this because then you wouldn't have it anymore, it'd get lost. More storyboarding. What's this? This is a design for the proton pack and the neutrona wands. Have I got that right? The echo or the eco sucker, the gimbal, control handles. It's all important stuff. Oh, look at that. There's the ghost trap, the original ghost trap prop, complete with the control knobs. You have to be able to stomp on them, don't you? You have to be able to take a good stomping. Here's how it works, supposedly. The Gev meter. It's like a bit like a metal detector, but what, for spirits and stuff. And this is how they kind of made all these hands appear. I love this. Obviously, you know, you wouldn't see the rest of them. It'd be framed in a way that is truly terrifying. What does it say about it? Dana Barrett is attacked in her easy chair at this moment from Ghostbusters. To achieve the effect, operators just out of camera range manipulated the demon arms. Yeah, well, they were like gloves, weren't they? And there it is happening. Look at that hand. There's a few different hand designs. Outfit here which enables her to look like she's levitating. Obviously she can't really levitate. I always wondered how they did that actually, but she's obviously on like a bit of a back brace that can be lifted. Here's Gozer relaxing with the crew. What's this? Oh, it's the building for the Gozer Temple building. We've not got very far through this book. I'm spending far too much time, aren't I, scrutinising everything, but it's worth scrutinising. Look at that. Brilliant. So much to scrutinise in here. The library ghost. She scared me. She scared me a lot. It's not so scary when you see it like this, but it really makes you jump, doesn't it, the first time you see that film? It does me anyway. When I watch it, I still feel a bit kind of like, ooh, not entirely comfortable knowing what's coming. Here's Slimer, also known as Onion Head. Great special effects for the time. Still looks pretty good today, I think. Wow, look at all these that they've made. Did they make it? I don't know how they made it eat and stuff. More good artwork here. Bernie writes and concept illustration shows the trapped ghosts inside the containment unit. They don't look very happy to be contained. I don't even know what these are. The terror dogs. Look at that. The eyes, the red eyes. A few different designs for them here, I think. Ghostbusters terror dogs. Nice. Massive, aren't they? And really powerful. Kind of like a bull or something. Mr. Stay Puft. Look how harmless and innocent he looks. He's not a baddie. He's not evil. Except he is. And he's massive. I like that. Stay Puft marshmallow. Stays puffed even when toasted. I like this mouth. Oh look, this is cool. So they've got like obviously a rather large model of the building, and then they've got him up against that, melting him by the looks of it, melting the marshmallow. I'm sure it's not really marshmallow. What does it say? Inside a fireproof Stay Puft costume, a stunt performer prepares to be ignited by Joe Viscasil. Explosions, fire, special effects. What's this? Some sort of like propaganda. A trade industry advertisement aimed at securing an Oscar nomination for Elmer Bernstein. Preview card I've come up against here. We would appreciate you filling out this short questionnaire. What is your age? How do you rate the movie? So did they give this to people after they saw the film? Which character was your favourite, second favourite and third favourite? Oh, surely Peter Venkman would have won that. That's a really nice photo. I might use that as the thumbnail, if I can. Right, we're now on to a bit about the sequel. I shan't talk as much about this because the video will be too long, but I will sort of go through the pages so you can see what's in this book. I happen to think that the second film wasn't as good as the first. I think I'm not alone in thinking that anyway, but it sure is interesting. That is nice. Nice pose. Seems to be quite a lot of concept art in this section, and less photos. Suck in the guts, guys, we're the Ghostbusters. That's also a really cool photo. That could be a thumbnail, couldn't it? I don't know, we'll see what I use in the end. Whoa, look at this awesomeness. The slime blower. I think I've missed something here. Is something stuck together? What's going on? Is it something fold out? No, I think it is stuck together. It is stuck together. Revised FX breakdown. Gross. Slimer Mark II. It's a nice postcard. These are good expressions as well, aren't they? We're into sort of getting towards the end of the book with some more Renaissance style painting. So, the expanded Ghostbusters universe, the real Ghostbusters, it's a cartoon. That's really nice as well, isn't it? See that? They've given it, looks like they've got the Scooby-Doo treatment going on a bit here. Stay Puft. I haven't seen the cartoon, I have to say. Not done that. Extreme Ghostbusters. That's nice. I almost want to like just colour that in with some very bright colours. Ghostbusters video games. There's been a few of these over the years, haven't there, on different platforms. So these pages are just a quick look at those. Comics. Look at that shark. Mad. And there's a bit about merchandise. Well, of course, there would have to be that, wouldn't there? A lot of it available. So this is a print by Joshua Budich. I like that style of illustration. Oh, and that one. Opposite, this is Anthony Petrie's 13th anniversary print, Ghostbusted. What have we got here? Oh, it's just a sort of postcard for the publisher. More green. Great book. We've come to the end. Hope you enjoyed watching that, guys. Brilliant book for the Ghostbusters fans. Recommend it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.